Hello, I'm Lesley Logan. Today we're going to go over rolling like a ball. We're also going to talk about modifications and advancements. If you're watching this video because you bought the online pilatesclasses.com deck of flashcards, yes! Thank you. Hello. Welcome here. If you're like, what is this deck of flashcards? Check it out on onlinepilatesclasses.com. All right, so let's talk about rolling like a ball. When I learned it, I was told it's like a back massage-ish. It's actually a really strong exercise. In fact, it is an exercise that if you're not able to do it correctly with strength, it's going to have a ripple effect through your whole practice. So it's not the Pilates exercise. That would be the double leg stretch, which we'll do in a couple exercises. But the rolling like a ball, it is a signal if we can do things like short spine on the reformer or anything overhead, right? If you can balance and keep it all together, it's going to help you get into teaser, open leg rocker, so many things. So I want you to pay attention to some of the tips to make this a stronger exercise versus just like collapsing into a ball shape, all right? So let's just get into it. Rolling like a ball. You come from your single leg circles. So you would do a last circle and you'd lower your leg and then you can literally just do this, curl up and pull in, right? So just stay where you are on your mat, because if you're moving around your mat, you're actually taking yourself out of all the connections you just gained. So by the time we've gotten here, ideally we've done, we have 100 roll up, roll over, rolling like a ball, exercise number 4. So you should be ready. You should have all you need to get into this position and be strong. So ideally you grab your ankles. Here's the exercise. Your elbows are wide. Your head is in, but you're not like tucked chin to chest. And you're creating this, like this space between my heels and my seat is active. The space between my thighs and my stomach is active. I'm going to keep it the same as I rock back and I come up. So when I went back, my feet didn't come up, my legs didn't touch me, right? That's really key. You have to keep this shape. So if you're going and you're rolling like a ball and your feet are coming away and your thighs are coming to your chest, that's momentum. It's going to have a ripple effect in your whole practice, right? So if you are here doing the ideal and it's going well, I'll show you an advancement in a second. Modification, right? Could be doing the elbow slip or the half roll back, which are in other videos you can check out. Or you can just hold the position and go 1 inch, really small. If you can't do this 1 inch without like moving your feet away, just not ready. You're not there yet. You can do some things. We have some videos where I have rolling like a ball with a magic circle around the knees or a ball between the heels and the seat. That's really helpful for teaching you. Something else I like to do is this. A lot of times people can keep it together. They come here and then there's this little Elvis pelvis. So that just means you need more thighs. So you put your hands on your knees. You push your knees into your hands into your knees. You turn that pelvis on. If you can roll like a ball with your hands there, great. You don't have to, but that's going to help you teach this muscular connection. That's going to make this exercise easier. The other thing I want you to do, it's not a modification, but it's a tip. Push your shins into your hands into your shins. You'll feel your hamstrings turn on. You want to keep those hamstrings on when you're upside down. Advancements. I want you to hold it back there for 2 seconds. Rock back, hold 1, 2, come back up. If you can hold it for 2 seconds without your thighs coming to your chest and your heels getting away from you, then that means you'll be able to do things like roll over, jackknife, overhead on the reformer. Next thing, the hardest one. Elbows on your knees. If you do this right, it's a hard exercise. If you come apart, it actually reveals a lot. So your elbows are on your knees, you rock back, you come up, the elbows are on your knees. Here's what we'll know. If you're going back and the elbows and knees separated, that means your lower abs are not staying with you, right? They're just turning off when you go back. If when you come up, the elbows and knees separate, it means you're missing your upper abs. So those are some tips for your rolling like a ball. I go over these a lot and use all these different tips interchangeably at onlinepilatesclasses.com, where you can join us and do life better.